everyone, it's GengartheTacticalGamer here. Welcome back to Broken Sword 5 Part 4. In the last video, we finally woke Wayne up, and in this video we're going to be trying to get into the security room since the police arrived last episode, so
my time
we
is
have to
of the
find a way to
essence.
distract
Be
them,
quick now.
which we'll see if we can do that.
Why don't you check out the security camera footage?
Madame, that is not my area of expertise. It is the body which concerns me.
But the CCTV footage is evidence. It could help identify the killer.
Correction, madame. It is but an indicator. The only true evidence is bodily fluid. Unless you know something I don't, then please leave me be.
The only evidence Inspector Nave seemed to appreciate involved gore. Could you give me a statement, Inspector?
Now is not the time.
Did you see the alarm was sabotaged?
I have interrogated the crime scene, madame. I am fully aware of the disabled security. I prefer biological evidence to the merely circumstantial. Body parts, blood, important things.
Don't you think the disabled alarm is highly suspicious, though?
The forensic team will be along shortly. Voice your concerns to them. Do not bother me with this circumstantial fliff-flaff.
What do you think about the American, Georges?
He is deeply suspicious.
I suppose this is quite a complex case, Inspector.
It is a robbery gone bad. Nothing more, nothing less.
Surely there's a bit more to it than that.
Please abstain from baseless conjecture, madame. The victim's body paints a simple picture, more reliable than any witness statement. Consider the impact of the bullet, and note the concomitant lack of blood. A casual homicide, nothing more.
Don't you find it odd that the thief chose that one particular painting?
Life is full of odd things, madame. Fingerless gloves, white dog poo-poo, nasal hair. I prefer to concern myself with murder.
Thanks, Inspector. I'll let you know if I was going to distract Nave. I needed to unearth new evidence or concoct some. And the bloodier, the better.
Like, seriously, does this officer only cares about blood, apparently? Because we were giving him a bunch of info, and he just disregards it like nothing happened. Like, why? So, but seriously, it looks like we're going to have to find some blood in order to deal with this.
Are you Hector Lane, the art critic?
Enchanté, madame.
And we'll see if Wayne has any information for us. But I doubt he will,
a reporter.
since he didn't give us much information last time, or than what we
fallen
already
angel,
found
then,
out,
my
so we'll
favorite
see.
sword.
I guess I'll just start asking him one thing at a time.
Have you
We'll
spoken
start
to
with George.
Georges?
The American?
Yes.
He promised to clear up any misunderstandings the police might have about my presence here.
What can you tell me about the theft?
Oh, it was truly awful. What do you want to know?
Tell me about the shooting, monsieur.
Well, it all happened so fast.
Take your time. What did you see?
I can't be sure. Perhaps I could answer your questions over dinner.
I'm sorry, monsieur. I'm on a tight deadline. Did you see the thief?
I would have tackled him, but he was too quick for me.
Did you know that the alarm had been sabotaged?
No. How dreadful. I suppose that's why the alarm isn't ringing.
What can you tell me about Henri's involvement with the gallery?
Dear Henri, a shining diamond in the ordure that is the modern art business. He owned the gallery. What will we do without him?
What can you tell me about the painting that was taken?
It was called La Maledictio, an unknown work that only recently surfaced.
Who was the artist?
A mysterious figure known only as El Serp. Some say he was a student of Picasso. He was good, but not great, and his true identity remains unknown.
Here's my press card.
And there was I thinking you were too young and beautiful to be a reporter.
Thanks for your help, monsieur. I wasn't going to get anything useful from Lane. I'd never met the gallery owner before, but he sure didn't deserve this. Josh,
Yeah, Nico.
so why do you need to get into the office again?
I'm pretty sure the robbery was an inside job, and I think the proof is in the office.
So, what's stopping you?
Super cop over there.
What if I create a
You do that, and I will let you have whatever I find.
That's it. Somehow, I had to get the inspector away from the office door. It was the alarm for the... Poor guy.
Well, he usually doesn't have any
Excuse me,
information,
Father.
but let's see if he actually does for once. Hopefully, please
Father
have
Simeon,
information,
my child.
because this would be
Are
very
you
useful
okay,
right now.
Father?
You know, you've been not that useful in
Terrible
this
shock, but
during the whole time I've
yes,
met this
I'm
person,
fine, thank
but
you.
we'll see.
Could I ask you some questions about the crime?
What kind of questions?
I'm a reporter for La Liberté.
I suppose it cannot hurt. Please ask away.
What do you think about that stain?
Is that blood?
I think it's just sauce. I wonder if there's a mop anywhere.
We are facing death and divine retribution. This is no time for tidying up.
Father Simeon wasn't making much sense. Did you see anything that might help identify the killer?
The devil takes many forms, child. I didn't get a good enough look, I'm afraid.
Anything would help.
I'm sorry, my dear. My mind was elsewhere.
What do you know about Henri?
An innocent victim, insofar as any of us are innocent. If he was peddling such blasphemous works as the El Serp painting, then who knows what other sins he was hiding.
Father Simeon was making me feel guilty. Priests always did that to me. Why did you come to the gallery today, Father?
God brought me here. I saw the poster for the exhibition. I had to come.
What do you mean?
I knew there was great evil in La Maledictio. It was my duty to confront it. The painter was El Serp, the serpent, don't you see?
Evil? So, what were you planning on doing here today?
I wanted to bear witness.
Well, I think it was a no-show, Father.
Really? A man is dead, Miss Collard. I'd say his work here today is done.
That wasn't going to help my story. What can you tell me about the painting?
Grotesque and evil.
How can a painting be evil?
By killing all who come into contact with it.
Does that mean we're next?
Laugh not at the devil's play, Miss Collard.
Do you know anything about the painter Elserp?
He was a purveyor of blasphemy, a servant of the Antichrist.
How can you know that?
It is clear from his work.
Father Simeon was making a lot of assumptions. This is my press card. As I said, I work for La Liberté.
Good. Be sure to warn your readers that this painting is evil.
Thank you for...
Like I figured, he wasn't going to be that helpful in this.
The priest had
So it
nothing
looks like I'm
useful
just going to
to
have to
offer.
look around for clues. It says no one here is going to tell me anything useful at the moment. I think Wayne was the one that told me the most, but it looks like I'm going to figure it out on my own. So we'll see.
The bust was striking. I couldn't use this painting to distract Inspector Nave. Not without getting into more trouble anyway. Nice brush. I liked it, but not enough. A CCTV camera watched over the room. Drawing attention to myself would be a bad idea. If it hadn't been for the body, I would have enjoyed looking at the paintings. I liked it. At least now the place was a little tidier. I couldn't use this painting. If it hadn't been for the book. Nice use of... The painting was La Malédiction. Georges said... No. Getting in had not been easy. I needed to... I couldn't use... Poor guy. If it hadn't been... Nice use of... I still had nothing new to... The tomato sauce had splattered on the
There's
floor.
the blood stain, but what do I do with it is the thing.
I
Oh.
spread some of this sauce around.
Oh, I just
with
wet
my
it,
shoe.
so
It looked
now
a
we can
little
actually
bit
see it a
like
lot better.
bloodstain,
And it
but
looks
it
like
still
there's
wasn't.
chewing gum stuck to it.
If I was going
So
to
it's like I have to
distract
get
the
rid of the
cop, I
gum
had to get
if I
rid
want
of that
Nabel
gum.
to look at it. Nabel? I think that's what his name is.
The tomato sauce looked as close to blood as...
So, she said a mop,
No
but
way
we
was
might
I
have to
going
use
to
something
clean that up
else,
with my
which I
bare
don't know
hands.
if we will need to.
It was a blob of chewing gum. No way was I going to clean...
She doesn't want to use her bare hands, which I don't blame her, honestly. So, yeah. Plus, I think that would dictate they'll put the blame on us, honestly, so we do need to be careful.
Inspector!
Yes?
Have you seen that stain on the floor by the door? What do you think it is?
I don't have time to waste discussing domestic Please.
Willie, you... it's a stain, and you don't care to investigate it? What kind of investigator are you? My gosh. Okay, it looks like we are just going to have to move that chewing gum in order for them to look at it.
My
Apparently, but okay.
Thanks for your help. Lane had... Josh,
Yeah,
you said...
and you...
Father,
Yes,
thank you. The priest... I couldn't... No way was I going to clean that up with my bare hands. It was a blob of chewing gum. Probably... I scraped up the chewing gum with my press card, hoping the inspector wouldn't notice.
Oh, interesting. So we could,
The
so
tomato
request
sauce
card
look-
can clean up the gum. That's actually really good. So now we can actually talk to Navid
Inspector,
or Navid, which however you say his name.
Yes?
Now we tell him about the
do you want
we
this
ca-
chewing gum?
we tell him about the stain, and he'll go clean it,
Madame,
which will give us a perfect distraction. So let's just go ahead
Have
and do
you
it.
seen...
Indeed. How very curious. I must investigate immediately, before one of these idiots steps in it. Interesting. Maybe it is time to employ the machine.
Okay, Josh.
Nice work, Nico. I was sure the inspector hadn't seen me slip away, but I needed to be quick, because it wouldn't take him long. The statue was jaunty. Up close and personal, I could see that the fig leaf was hinged. Henri's notice board was covered with all kinds of junk. It was hard to tell if the lava lamp was retro or just plain old. It was a pretty flamboyant-looking clock. A pair of evil eyes stared from a partially covered poster. I didn't want to carry the tape around. I had a feeling. I didn't feel the need to take on. Carrying an ink pot around inside my... The ink would have stained my hands for days. The pen could have been useful. Then again, I didn't like the idea of a pocket full of sharp pins. I didn't need a business card. Carrying an ink pot around... It was the paper that Nico wrote for. Nico lived for the day her story would be on... There was nothing else in the drawer. The folder looked interesting. This was very definitely tampering with evidence. It was a completion of work notice from a company called Vera Security. They weren't the guys we'd recommended. Henri had gone behind our backs to choose a different security outfit. I'd never heard of Vera Security, but there was an address and phone number on the form. The sofa had clearly taken some punishment over the years. The street was quiet. The CCTV system was ancient. It took individual shots and recorded them.
Okay,
to
so
tape.
here's the security
It looked like I
system.
needed to enter a passcode to view the
So
recording.
we need to enter the passcode in order to access it, but it might be a different passcode for all I know. I don't know if it's the same passcode or not. So we might have to go looking for it, which hopefully we don't have to,
I
but we'll
needed
see.
to find a 4-digit number. It didn't look like there was anything important on the board. It was a battered sofa. The woman in the picture looked vaguely familiar. It was a statue of Henri bearing almost everything. A strategically placed fig leaf protected his modesty. The telephone was an antique rotary model. The handset looked greasy. A pair of evil eyes. A pair of evil... I didn't imagine Henri as a musician. Henri... I had no reason to... It looked like Henri had saved the best booze for the back room. It was a battered... Henri had a model of a VW camper van painted in hippie colors. The engine capacity was displayed on the back, 1600 cc. Henri sure had his quirks. The poster advertised a 1975 Stockholm Music Festival, headlined by a group. The calendar looked like a child's school project. Henri had ringed 20... Poor guy hadn't quite... I... It was a hookah pipe. Those things gave me a headache. The trinkets, the junk, the instruments. Henri was kind of a hippie at heart.
I think we'll call Bear Security real quick, just see if they have any information for us, but they might not be useful, so let's see real quick.
Hello, Vera Security?
George Stobart here, Paris Mutual.
Never heard of you.
Really? Well, I'm surprised. We're leaders in our field in commercial insurance, and our brand recognition is...
Do me a favor. Don't call back.
The lady hung up. I was going to have to visit in person.
And it looks like Bear Security is not going to be useful at the moment, so that's going to have to wait till we eventually visit their place, which I don't know when that will be in the game, but we'll see later on. And I think we're going to be ending the episode pretty soon, because we're not finding anything yet.
Henri may have been a hippie.
And if we do find a
but hippie
passcode,
with
I think it'd be
plenty of
better to save it in the
disposable
next
income.
video anyway, so we'll just see.
This stuff was way better than the junk. Henri had ringed 27th May and scrawled birthday. I had no... In the trash can, I found a crumpled letter from Henri's credit card company demanding immediate payment. It listed extravagant purchases from a variety of ladies' fashion stores. The address indicated that Henri lived in the chic and expensive 16th arrondissement of Paris. I decided to put the letter back. Henri's financial problems weren't my business, but now I knew where he lived. I knew it'd be wrong to leave the room
And
without
it looks like we can't leave the room, so the passcode has to be somewhere in there, or Dad or either Wayne told us
It was
something that
pretty
we forgot about, which I'll have to check back in the previous video to see if I remembered to code it at all. And also, we're going to be... I think this is where we're going to stop the video for now. So, if you all enjoyed the video, please leave a like, it really helps out the channel. Subscribe if you're new. And I thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye everyone.